and then Karen can help us to have a chat about the picture, and she can give us her opinions on it as well. So that will be nice. We can do it as more of a discussion, can't we? Let's find one. Oh, we're finishing now. Oh, that was a big one. I know, we'll look at this one. Right, so this might be hard for Karen to see, so I'm just going to show it to her first of all so that she can get an overall idea.
I'll try and take a picture of it, and then I've got something to...
Oh yeah, to look at, yeah.
It's a bit shiny, but might work. There you go.
Can you see it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit of shiny, but I've got a picture.
Very good. Don't know whether you'll be able to see the detail on the picture if it's shiny, but there is quite a lot of detail in this picture. Right, sit yourself down, Chris, and we'll have a little look at this. Finish this off. There we are. Okay. So, that ash the way. So then, let's have a look at this picture together. All right, you take your finger and just scan over the picture. Now, I'm not going to say anything first of all. We're just going to have a little look. There's the background. Look, ooh, that's something there, isn't it? Oh, and have you noticed that there? There we are. Okay, so having looked at the picture, could you tell me two things that you notice in this picture? Two things that you notice? T R A. Go on. I and. Don't need to do that. Oh yes, there's a train. Anything else? T. Oh, go on. R. E. E. Oh yes, and a tree. Okay, so let's just talk about those two things that you saw. Ben, can you tell me anything about this? Let's have a look at this train. You see the train? There it is. Touch it. Very good, straight to it. Yeah. Can you? Would you say that is a modern train, or is it an old-fashioned train? Anything about the type of train that it is? S. T. Yeah, you're right. E. A. M. It's a steam train. So does that make it modern or old? O. L and held it. Held it. Go on. Go for that. That was C. You were one off D. Let's just practice old. No, not the T. You focus. O. L and. Very nicely done. Old. Okay, and while you pointed out the tree, which tree were you thinking about? Because there's lots of trees on this picture. Can you show me which tree you're thinking about? Touch it. Touch it. Oh yes, the big tree in the foreground he's looking at, Karen.
Yeah.
What effect does that tree have? What sort of effect does that tree have? F. R. A. Oh yeah. F-R-A. Go on. M-E-S. Frames. T. H-E. Frames. Z. Nice. P. I. And after the I. Frames. The P-I. Go on. Go on, you're doing so well. See, now let's do some self-holding again. We're going to do TURE, phrase the picture. So you're going to go straight for the T, straight to the T, then the U, then the R, and then all the way up to the E. No, no, no. Oh, you touched an S then. Touch that R and go straight to the E. Very nice. It frames the picture. Frames the picture. Shall we ask Karen what she noticed in the picture? What did you notice, Karen?
So the first thing was that big tree that, I mean, to me, it looks on my thing like a big snake coming out the ground. I don't know whether it's because I can't see all the detail.
Yeah.
Like a funny sort of S shape. And those mountains in the background, or...
Oh, yes, the mountains in the background. Touch the mountains in the background. Touch them. Touch where the mountains are. Yes, they go all the way along, don't they? So this painting actually takes in a really wide area. Now then, I'd like you to have a look here at the boy. Can you see the boy in the front? There he is. Well, I say it's a boy. It's a bit hard to tell, but I think it's a boy because that's what it says in the description. And he's got a little hat on. Can you touch his hat? The detail. Should you touch the boy's hat?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's fine. Touch his hat. Come on. Oh, that was the tree. Touch the boy's hat. There, you have to look really close. There it is. Yeah. And is the boy standing up or lying down? Was he standing up or lying down? L Y I N G, lying. Yeah, he was lying. I want you to imagine that you are that little boy lying down on the top of that hill, taking in the scenery. If you were that little boy, what might you be thinking? What might you be thinking? I So what might you be thinking? Yeah. Right, so let's try and go 5 minutes without flapping your ears. I W O U L D. I would. This is good. B E. I would be. A P. Very nice. A P. Keep it going. Go on. You're doing so well. P. Go on. R and E and C and oh, go on. We're going for 5 minutes. I A. Go on, keep it going. Doing so well. T I. Hang on. I was losing my thread there. I would be A P P R E C I A T. Oh, appreciate. Go on. Sorry, Chris. I-N-G. I would be appreciating T-H. After the H, I would be appreciating lift your elbow. I would be appreciating go on. S. Go on. C. You're doing well. Do you want to try with a pencil? E-N. D-R-E. E-R and. Okay, after the R, what would make sense? Touch that R again. R and. Well, you see, A wouldn't make sense, would it? After the R, you've done. Listen, I would be appreciating the S-C-E-N-E-R. Scener. Finish the word. Y would make sense. I would be appreciating the scenery. Yeah, I would as well. What do you think that you would like the most? If you were sitting, watching, looking out at that view, just lying there, thinking about nothing, what do you think would draw your attention the most? In that scene, you were there. T-H-E-V. The what? S-T-E-A. And after the A, keep it going, keep it going. The steam. Oh, okay. What would draw your attention the most? The steam. Ah, so you'd be watching the steam, maybe watching it disperse into the air. Maybe it would be making little patterns like little clouds into the air. Now, if we look closely at this picture, I can see steam coming out not just from the train, but I can see it probably from factories. Let's have a little look. See if you can see any other bits of steam. Yeah. Have a look. So look, we've got there's the steam from the train. Now, can you see any other bits of steam on the painting? Don't use your finger. Oh yeah, very good. Looking at that detail. So there's one there, a chimney there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on yours or not.
When you say it, I think I can sort of see the chimney.
Yeah, there's a chimney there, and it looks like, see there in the distance. That looks like there's some steam coming up. And possibly even that's the main one with the train, wasn't it? Okay, so you'd be looking at the steam. Is there anything about that steam that attracts you? What is it? It is L. Move those fingers and get that better. I-K-E. It is like C. Oh, like so what I said, yes. C. Come on, keep it going. L. O. U. D. It is like a cloud. Anything else? Any more? C. O. Go on, it's okay. Say O. M. I. Come on. M. And after the M. G. It is like a cloud coming. Come on, keep looking at this one. Coming. O. U. T. Out. Like a cloud coming out. O. F. O. T. H. E. It's like a cloud coming out of the T. Go on. R. A. I. And after the I. N. It's like a cloud coming out of the train. Oh, maybe you could imagine that you were a cloud trapped inside a train, and then you're going across this landscape and gradually being allowed out, being set free. That could be a funny thing, and then it all disappears into the sky. All right, so let's just do something a little bit different now. Imagine, give me your finger, imagine that in this painting there is no boy. Put the finger over the boy. So we've blocked out the boy. Now then, does that change anything in the picture about how you think about it, or does it make it feel any different? I'm just curious, or is it the same? So if the boy was blocked out, what we'll do, we'll put this rubber over him there. There's no boy in the painting. Now we're just looking at the painting. Does it make you feel any different? Change the way it looks? What do you think? Oh, that was a big burp. Does it change anything? What do you think? Change the way you feel about the picture? S-O-M. S-O-M, keep going. E, sun, H, okay. O and W, somehow. So if we remove the board, somehow I, go on, keep it going. The tree. Yeah, I know, come on. Somehow what? Somehow. What we're talking about, removing the boy from the picture. Somehow I see it. Somehow it. You're looking out at the view from our window, yeah? And we're looking at the view there. somehow it, maybe we could discuss that in a minute. It be, come on, this is good. Somehow it be, come on, E, C, come on, O, and after the O, M, and E, and after the E, go on, keep it going. Somehow it becomes, we remove the boy, and somehow it becomes, M, O, curious, R, and after the R, E, somehow it becomes more, what? Somehow the painting becomes more what? F, come on, O, R, M, and after the M, keep it going, A, and L. Oh, that's a good choice. So somehow it becomes more formal. Yeah, I suppose if we put the boy back in, yeah, it's a bit more. It's more of a sort of a, I don't know, just a painting. But when you've got the boy in there, it becomes a bit more personal, doesn't it? Looking at the character. What do you think, Karen?
Yeah. It's funny, I can't see the boy, so I must be looking at. No, but I think if there was a boy in there.
Can you see it now?
It's really hard to see.
Oh, where's the boy? There he is. See him there.
Yeah, I can now. It's like a shadow on mine, that's why.
Right.
It kind of makes you feel like you've been saying, a bit like you imagine yourself being there because there's an actual person in the painting.
Yeah. It's good, isn't it? Let me just see if we can, wonder if this will work better. If I just, hang on. Just so Karen, but poor Karen couldn't see. I don't know if that shows up any better.
Yeah, it might do. Yeah, hang on. Let's see whether
I can always send it through to you, but I just thought that we could do it, but that might just show better. You see the boy there, and
see the boy now, yeah. And
yeah.
It was funny because I couldn't really tell that it was a train in the middle until Chris said it, and then.
Right. Oh, poor Karen. She's been doing some really interpretive art, hasn't she? From that. We'll have to remember this next time. So I can just see on Messenger there. I can go like this, and there I can then send the photo through to her, and then she'd be able to look at it properly. Yeah, let's read and see what it says in the book about it. So it says, as a boy growing up in New York State, George Inness once saw a man painting in a field, and from that day he knew he wanted to be an artist. Though he had some training, he was mainly self-taught and travelled through the countryside, painting peaceful scenes which included cleared fields, new buildings, and other signs of settlement. So just for practice, George Inness, what training did you receive as an artist? Hold it yourself. Hold it. Go on. You received N, then straight to it. Not the T. So N, O, and then back to the N, and then E. He received none. No, he was self-taught. The painting was commissioned by the President of Delaware. By the President of the Delaware, Lackawanna and Western Railroad in 1855 as an advertisement for a new railway. So there we are, that ran through Pennsylvania. Inness was asked to paint the train, the tracks, the repair shop and the roundhouse, which is a circular building where steam engines are housed and turned around. Let's look. Can you find now the roundhouse? Can you see the circular building on the painting? Have a look. There, that's it. So look, the trains came from there. That's where they turned around. Not sure which one is the repair shop. It could have been there. And there's the track. So it was a good job that our attention was drawn to the train. That shows that the painting really achieved what it was trying to achieve. So listen how he did it. There we go. The artist rode a stagecoach to the site, sketched it in watercolour, and then returned to his studio to work in oils. In the finished painting, he combines accurate details and his own strong impression of the scene. The soft, even light across the landscape shows us as much attention to the atmosphere in the land as to the progress represented by the railway. The rising smoke from the chimneys, because we looked at that, didn't we, in the town, foretells the industrialisation of the country. Well, I like that. I think that was a good one to look at, wasn't it?
No, it was interesting. I mean, I wonder whether like we sort of picked the right thing, because it's almost right in the middle of the picture, isn't it?
Oh yes, yes. If you look at in the context of where the train is, it's right in the middle there. So, and the way the boy is positioned makes it look like the boy is looking at the train rather than looking at something else. Okay, so just for a little bit of extension here, Chris. While you've been sitting and looking out of the window, I know it's only small on my phone, but I wonder how much detail I would get if I try. Oh, opener. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick picture out of our window. Right, let's look at this photo. So here's another scene, isn't there? And we can look there and we can look here. When you look at this scene out of our window, show me on here, where's your attention drawn to? Where's your attention drawn to on this scene? Oh, those houses in the distance. So the houses look like they're surrounded by trees, don't they? Anything that you like about looking at that scene out of our window? It is G O O D. It is good. T O 2 S E. After the E. E. All right. Let me write that one down. It is good to see. It is good to see. Out of our window. It is good to see a L, and after the L, all. It's good to see all. T, H, and E. It is good to see all the. All the what? G, R, E, and E, and after the E, try, you could just go straight to the letters. Good to see all the green. I, go on. T, E, go on, you've done it. I, why don't we make it into a bit of a poem? It is good to see all the green. Come on then, let's do it. It is. Having a bit of repetition is always good in a poem. Come on. You're so good at doing this. So we've got, it is good to see all the green. It. You could put it is, or you could just change it to something else, whatever you feel like. It's good to see all the green. So go from there again. I, T, it, M, A, K, lovely, E, F, it makes, always good, A, W, go on, O, after the O, go on, N, D, E, R, after the R, next letter, F, after the F, U, and it makes a wonderful, to rhyme with green, B, oh yes, S, I think I know, go on, makes a wonderful S, C, E, and N, and E, okay, that's a good second line. It makes a wonderful scene. It is good to see all the green. It makes a wonderful scene. Next line. C, O, N, T, R, after the R, A, S, and S after the S, T, contrast, contrast, good to see all the green, it makes a wonderful scene. Contrast, could be contrast or it could be longer word. Come on, keep it going. Come on.
Doing really well.
Keep it going, come on. Come on. There, go. Contrast, I, N, after the N, contrasting. Took a long time to get that in. Come on. Maybe we'll change boards for a bit. Look, things flying all over the room. Contrasting. Get it all out. Go on. Oh, sorry. A, G. Lovely. Keep. Oh, down you come. A, G. Finish it off first. Always finish. A, I. Go on. N. S. T. Contrasting against. Come on. Get your words out. Contrasting again. Go on. T. H. E. Z. B. L. Go on. Keep it going. B. L. Lift your elbow. B. L. U. E. Whoa, what was that? S. Go on. Lift your elbow. K. I. E. S. Okay. Contrasting against the blue skies. Let's read what we've got. It is good to see all the green. It makes a wonderful scene. Contrasting against the blue skies. A. Where? F. F. Come on. You want that F? Yeah, you having a little think, you having a little look.
You?
I think you are having a little look, yeah. Contrasting against the blue skies. A. Did you say A?
A, yeah.
And I think you did an F, but I wasn't sure, so we'll go from A. A. B. Okay. Go, come on. I. R. To the old D. A bird. Okay. We did just see a bird fly over. Contrasting against the blue skies. A bird. I've got a big burp now.
It's all going down.
Let's just finish it off. We'll make it a short poem. Contrasting against the blue skies. So we want something to rhyme with skies. Good to see all the green, it makes a wonderful scene. Contrasting against the blue skies. A bird. A bird what? F. L. I. E. And S. A bird flies. Could just be a bird flies. It is a short, contrasting against the blue skies. A bird flies. Could be that, or there could be more. Any more? Or have you finished? Oh, finished. Okay. I think you were kind of losing your flow a little bit. Really, we should have had a longer end line there, but it doesn't matter. It's nice enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There. Maybe what we'll have to do one day is we'll have to construct a picture ourselves, so we could draw a picture, you know, just a rough picture of the image that we could see from the window, and we could draw the bird in the sky, couldn't we? Okay, just for something different now, let's just see. I'm not sure what size, whether there's any larger enough print in here. But we'll just see whether you can read this. It's quite small. This was, we didn't follow the plan. This is a suggested sort of discussion points from the painting that's in the book. Now then. Okay, let's just get your finger and see if you can follow along. So we're going to follow along. Ooh, a bit off here. There. If you hiked from where the boy is resting to the mountain, would it take long to get there? What route would you choose and why? What sounds do you think you might, keep looking, Chris, hear along the way? Okay, let me move that out of the way. All right. So, can you find the word mountain in that sentence which we just read? Can you touch the word mountains? Where would it be? Where would it be? On the word, yeah. That's right, well done. Right, could you find the word route? What route would you choose in here, in this paragraph? That's right. Sounds, find the word sounds. Very good. Okay, now we'll read the next bit. I'm just going to read it. Would, you have a look, would the painting be just as interesting without the boy? Make your mind, lock him out with your finger. Now I did cheat there because I did see that bit. Lock him out with your finger. How does that change the way the painting looks? And then find an area, look, here it is. Find an area where all the trees have been cut down and only the stumps remain. Why do you think the trees were cut? What clues does the artist give to help you decide? Ooh, right then. So, can you find where it says stump? Chris, show me where it says the word stump. Very good. Can you find the word artist? Show me where it says the word artist. Show me in that sentence. Why do you think the trees were cut? And then the next line says, what clues does the artist? Well done. Karen, he's done amazing there.
Like he's going straight for it as well, and it's not very big. Oh, wow. Yeah. I suppose it's nice that there's a space in between, but the size
absolutely amazing there. And you were looking at it and going more or less straight for it. So that is really good. That's just, I think we can start really working more on your reading skills, can't we? Because it just shows that you're doing well. I think half the time it's just the case that you might get distracted and look away and that stops. What about this smaller print at the bottom? I'm going to go really, so look. So here in this smaller, I'm not even going to, because we've already read it once. So I wonder if you were to scan some of this, could you find where it says he was mainly self-taught? This artist knew he wanted to be an artist. It does say he had some training. He was mainly self-taught. Where would it say that? Yeah, very good. And that the painting was commissioned as an advertisement for a new railway. So he was asked to paint the train. Where does it say that? Inness was asked to paint the train. What was he asked to paint? Show me on here. What was he asked to paint? Okay, so that's a little bit more tricky. All right, there it is, look, the train. Okay. That's where it says the trout when he was a boy. So I think that's a bit.
One word,
more
maybe
there.
a few words, like he got that bit straight
Yeah,
away.
yeah. That was really good, Chris. Let's just have a little break now because you've done really well there. You've done some really good sitting. I'm just going to